how to find your purpose. And this is exactly what I do with all of my coaching clients, because the thing that you keep fighting is not standing in the way of your purpose. What I'm going to show you is it is your purpose. Let's use letting go as an example, because a lot of people struggle with that. So what they do, because they can't figure it out, is they spend years holding on to everything because that's what they feel like they should do. Every outcome, every result, refusing to loosen the grip even a little bit. And for some reason, most people think that letting go means you have to try to control the outcome, which means you end up gripping and holding on to that. That leads to you struggling, and that makes you think that there's something wrong and something broken. You end up feeling like it's something that you need to fix before you can find your real purpose, because you feel like it's in the way of it. But what I'm telling you is that struggle is not in the way of anything. What I'm saying is it's the whole thing. Learning to actually let go isn't something you do first and then move on from it. That's the purpose itself, is what I'm saying. Happening right now, right in front of you, whether you realize it or not. And for me, when I realized that, it hit me like a ton of bricks when I realized my purpose was my struggle, and my struggle was how to let go. And once you actually see that way, everything starts to shift, because the white knuckle gripping that you do starts to loosen on its own. You stop needing every single outcome to go exactly the way that you want it to so that you can feel okay. You feel okay regardless of the outcome. And it's amazing, because situations that used to send you spiraling barely register anymore, because you move through days lighter and you're calmer and you're less exhausted, because you're not fighting reality every single second of the day and trying to force it into a certain shape. Okay, now I'm going to speed up a little bit. The same thing happens with trust. If you keep ending up with people who somehow always test whether you can trust them or not, or even you trusting yourself, that is not bad luck following you around your whole life. What I'm saying is that's the pattern that keeps showing up, because it's showing you exactly what you're here to learn. And that is what real trust actually feels like, built from the inside, not handed to you by somebody else. And once you learn that, you stop bracing for people to let you down. You stop overanalyzing every text, every silence, every shift in tone, and you just trust. And it feels like relief instead of risk. Let's do one more example with self-worth. If you keep landing in situations that force you to prove your value again and again, you're wearing yourself out trying to earn something that you don't have to earn, and it's not some annoying detour on your way to figuring out your purpose. And again, that is your purpose. Learning that your worth was never something that was up for debate or that you had to prove or defend to anybody. And I'm telling you, once you stop and get that block out of the way, and once it lands, you stop shrinking in rooms, you stop over-explaining, and you stop chasing approval from people who were never actually paying attention to you to begin with. And that's what finding your purpose actually does. And it's in